Alright, everyone, is Supreme Kami over here. So I did owe you guys a few EXQ testing, if you will, for these or last week's a new unit over here. So we are going to be taking a look at the Aesculapius over here. So we only have two EXQ, so I'm pretty sure this one was just going to fly by really fast. So I am going to be taking on with my 100% cooldown reduction build over here. So this is what we're looking at. In terms of EXQ, I did have the PX activation up to a portrait or EXQ level 10 over here. So we are going to get a speed increase by 20% as well as a melee increase by 22 as well as a shot attack up by 12%, which will probably not going to be taking advantage of that at all. And then last but not least, we have the Python Cloud over here, which I have not alterated yet. If you would alter this one would be able to bump up, let's say, to a B power, which is going to be a lot more powerful, obviously. It's going to be starting out at 6%. That's a little bit unfortunate. But 6%, just having any buff effects is actually really good already, because if we take into consideration a portrait that does, when buff EXQ effects up by 30%, for example. So instead of just hopping in with like what like 20, like 22 and 12, for example, I'll be adding that 30% onto this over here. So this is going to be a lot more powerful. So instead of me 6%, for example, this one will become 36 when I actually hop into battle. So that's why it's going to be a lot more powerful. Like that's why having, even if you have 1%, it will make a great difference if you guys do have buff effects to go on over here. So this is going to be, I finally do have a 100% cooldown reduction build. The last piece of the puzzle I added this pile over here, so this one will allow me to get, this one unfortunately does have a HP restriction, but if I'm able to stay above that threshold, I'll be able to gain that effects. I went for this one specifically because this one will work for both a shooting build and then a melee build, no problem with that tag right there. So this one's sharing, so that will allow me to get what, 10.5%. So whenever I do have marks that I can apply to this pile over here, it'll be real neat over here. So I think that is pretty much it I want to explain. So let's actually hop into some multi-mission match over here and see how the Aesculapius performs in battle. Alright, we are in this map right here again, so let's see. Let me activate this right here, so this looks like that. It looks like a blue version of Trans Am, literally. What is the damage? Man, I should see what's the damage without activating this. Like, I should have done that. Oh my gosh, they're so like... This is ramping on me right now. I have to activate my EX, I think. I don't know, let me see. Alright. Oof, transform. It transforms to the Clawmo right there. Ah, so you guys can see that it actually switches target. Alright. Nice. Can we actually take care of you, please? Is there a dash? I'm curious to see if there's any dash forward. Is there? Oh, there's not. Yikes. That's not actually that good, for example. I would have wished they had like a forward dash, for example. So that would be a lot more better. Alright, but you guys can see that there are going to be multiple waves over here. So if I back up, can you come over here, please? So if I take care of him, for example, right? So it's either which one I hit, for example, right? Maybe Bear God. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like you are going to be able to hit multiple targets, because like this right here looks to me more of like a semi-cutscene EXQ where it normally only targets one enemy, for example. But okay, so it looks like you will be able to target multiple enemies per time, which is actually really good. But do keep in mind that if I activate this PX system over here, whatever the buff effects on the Python Cloud will just actually get rendered out. So that is, I guess, an unfortunate factor of having like a wicketable EXQ. Yeah, it's unfortunate, right? So let me see. Let me target Berka over here. Then it should simultaneously swipe to the dual Gundam as well. Should it? Yeah, it did. So not bad. I mean, I would definitely. It's not bad of a EX skill, but I wouldn't like it if this is more. If there's a forward dash, that would be a lot more better. And actually give it like an iframe, please. Because not having an iframe is kind of not good. Keep that in mind. We are in a semi animation right there. So if I were to get hit like that, yeah. So that's, you're not really getting protected at all. So I don't know. Yeah, if they would have did like a charge shooting right there, I would have get knocked out of the animation and say bye. But yeah, just like that. So unfortunate. We Whoa, whoa, hey, calm down, sir, calm down. Alright. What is the range? I have a beam saber attached, but it's not. It's wiping really weird. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, it's quite slow as well, so that's why you just bound to get hit, I guess? I don't know. But yeah, this is pretty good testing as well, so we are in the PX system right PX activation right now. Look at that. It looks like I'm in Trans Am, but in blue version. Okay. Let me see how much of a speed increases can we get? I don't know. Can't really tell, can we now? Let me come back right here. Yeah, there's just no way of telling like if your speed even really increased by 20% like they say. Is it faster? Do let me know. Like maybe a little bit faster? Maybe I can't tell. Like how do you even gauge speed in the game? You just can't. And that last part being a shooting base EXQ, like a shooting base animation, I do I do have a feeling that my damage is kind of cut right there because it's not like an actual, let's say, a melee base at all. So that is, I guess, another unfortunate factor as well. So all right, so we're getting like kind of bully right here. So let's see if anyone does like a special charge shooting, for example, I am done. Ooh, okay. I guess that is pretty. Yeah, I guess this is going to be pretty much it. So I think we are able to successfully show up everything that you need to know. So it's just unfortunate that there's just not going to be what you call it. There's no range. There's no dashing when you hit that EX skill. So if you're not careful and activate it like preemptively, you would not really gonna get that to execute. And just kind of keep in mind that you're not really in that iframe, for example, so you are not immune to getting hit when you're in that animation stage. So other than that, I feel like these two EXQ does kind of like the buff effects, like the buff EXQ and then the actual EXQ, they do actually collide with each other in terms of what they're doing. So having both of them together actually is not that they're not gonna synergize that well, just like that. But yeah, that is going to be pretty much it. Just want to do a quick short video just covering the EX skill for the Aesculapius over here. So up next, I'll definitely come around and then do the high new Gundam HWS second form or so. But with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it with this video over here, and then I'll catch you guys all on the next one.